It's hard to ignore the economic boom in Panama. The Central American nation boasts the region's highest annual growth rate. But wages for many have stagnated. Last year, construction workers walked off the job for a month-long strike. An hour outside of the capital, there's little sign of this country's wealth. Agustina Villarreal raises her 7 children in this illegally built tin-roof home.
What the next government should do is go to these communities. They should visit us and get us running water, electricity, and roads. That's what these communities need.
Much of Panama's countryside lacks infrastructure, and that's a frustration among rural voters who say Panama's often exclusive focus on its finance hub sector means their needs are ignored. Farmers also say they face more and more obstacles to growth. They accuse corrupt politicians of favoring imports at their expense. Efren Ortiz operates one of Panama's biggest pig farms. He says he can't compete with frozen pork products brought in from the U.S.
I think there needs to be a consensus between the government and the farmers. Without it, a lot of people will be affected and we will lose the producing sector of our country. And a country that has no farms won't be able to feed its people.
The leading candidates in Sunday's presidential vote have all promised to address these issues. Laurencio Nito Cortizo of the centrist PRD has vowed to strengthen government services to the country's most needy, and he's promised to tackle corruption. So too has Romulo Rux from the center-right CD. He's backed by Ricardo Martinelli, a popular former president who's in prison awaiting trial on charges of political espionage. And then there's the wild card, Ricardo Lombana, an independent. He's pledged to upend the whole political system in favor of small government. Panama City's Mayor José Blandón is the candidate from President Juan Carlos Varela's Panamanista party. He hasn't been endorsed by the president, nor even been seen with him. He and 3 others are polling quite low. And that may be less about them and more a reflection of voter apathy, cynicism over what the future holds. Roee Ruttenberg, CGTN, in La Chorrera, Panama.